Welcome back to a lecture series on digital image processing demonstration in the NV image processing software. So this is the NV image processing software. The data is open in the NV image processing software. Now this demonstration is about post classification identification. So after the classification, supervised or unsupervised classification, you will have to name the classified images, classified object or the classified feature into with respect to the corresponding name. Now, how to do the identification, how to name it, how to link the data with FCC and check, we will see in this exercise. Once if you open the Landsat and List3 data, Sundarbans multispectral databases. The data is now opened, and then in this exercise we will see how this identification is done. You see, this is interactive class tool. As you know that you have to open the interactive class tool from overlay classifiers. This image first you have to open, and then you have to open overlay classifiers. Interactive class tool you have to open. It means the classified images will be interacted with this FCC data, RGB data, and you have to now check on all the classified images to check whether the classification you have given the training set to classify this as a water body, this as a mangrove, this as a degraded mangrove, this as that again a water body, like that. Whether now it is exactly that classification is done, and we have to name it. Now it was there only class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5. You just check on, and unclassified nothing is there. Check on. Now the water body has come in class 2. Now you have to rename it as class 2 as water body, water. Check on and off. You will be having main image window, you will be having scroll image window, and you will be having zoom image window. Now check on all the classification images, and your output data, you just look at the output data and correspondingly you name it. So identification of the object is very important after classification. Go to option, edit class, colors and names. Select edit class, colors and names. And now you just take the edit colors class 2 you open, and the class 2 is the green color. It is nothing but it is water. So in RGB now class 2 we have named as water. Class name is water, and the class 3 is blue color. And you can also change the color ramp 1 to 20. I am selecting aquamarine. And once if aquamarine, if I am selecting, it will come aquamarine color in the water body. Similarly, class 3 is blue color. It is degraded forest. So I am just naming it as a degraded forest. So and once if you have named it, and then you just see that class 3 is now grouped as degraded forest, you can also go for changes in the color ramp. Already you have given aquamarine for water, and now you give the color for the degraded forest as a light green and dark green, something. No, that 1 minute. So color degraded forest, color 1 to 20. So I am selecting green 1. So light green. And the class 4, now you have to change. It is a dense forest. So dense forest color you change in the ramp dark green. And the blue is this portions you change, it is land agriculture area. And color you change something other colors which are not assigned for the forest. Now you have identified the different object based on the classification done by the system of unsupervised classification or supervised classification. In supervised, we can name it directly when we are giving the training set itself, and here In the unsupervised, sometimes you will have to do it, or sometimes you can also do it while doing supervised training sets given in the images. We will give as what is that class 1, class 2, class 3, and we can also change it here the identification during whatever post classification identification. Now give OK, and if you see the change, it has changed in the interactive class tool. It is changed, and in the map also this you can find the changes of dense forest, light forest, degraded forest. Save changes to file. It means it will ask, do you want to save it over that? Yes, give yes to that and then close. Now you can also open the available band. In the band you just display it in new display. You look at that the assigned colors and then assigned identified objects are displayed in the new, and you just click the button and then check whether it is the attributes display with respect to the identification you have done. Now it is there. You see, if you click the button, it says that it is a water body. And similarly, you look at the cursor location value and you move the cursor location value here and there and check. The entire region is a water body of the mouse where I am moving. So this is a water body region. Similarly, I can move now. Look at that, it is a dense forest where I have kept even the color is dark green in color. Like this, we have to do the movement of the cursor and check whether the identification done by the object reflects the same, and the classification done by the image processing software is up to the mark. This is how we do our the post classification identification in the NV image processing software. Now look at that, we go to the workspace, and you have post class unsupervised class combined data, and you zoom to extent, and now you check. Okay, it appears that it is done exactly with respect to the expectation of our classification. So with this post classification identification is come to an end.